Hello, I'm Matthew from NOLAnerdcast here at Wizard World Comic-Con 2012, and I'm here talking to Yaya Han, one of the most well-known cosplayers around on the convention circuit and just in general. And my first question to you, of course, is how did we even warrant your attention for being such a small conference so far?
Oh my gosh, actually, last year a lot of people told me to come out to New Orleans and I didn't make it. It was like too last minute. And so this year the convention actually contacted me and wanted me to help out with the costume contest and do a panel. And I thought, I wasn't doing anything this weekend. It would be a good opportunity to come out and see New Orleans and also go to a new convention. I like going to events that I've never been to before. So
That's really cool because we have a friend that is a local cosplay person, and she was like, "Guess who's coming? Everyone be cool. We want her to come back." So I mean, you're well known for all your different costumes. How do you even come up with what you're going to do next?
Well, I've been doing this for 13 years, so I've been making costumes for, as long as I can physically remember. I guess there's always something else that challenges me. There's always another look, something I've never made before that interests me. And I feel like that's why cosplay is such a unique art form, because you don't really get tired of it. You have so many different options of outfits to make. It's like if I get tired of making a spandex suit, I can go and work with satin or silk. And then if I get tired of that, I can work with leather. And if I get tired of that, I can work with feathers. And there's just so much you can do that, it's all about continuously being creative and continuously seeing what else you can come up with.
And you make all of your own ones, right?
Absolutely. If I did not make my own costumes, I don't think I would still be cosplaying, because there's definitely, it's not cheap. It's an expensive hobby. It takes a lot of time and effort. And I think what makes it worth it to me is to make everything myself and to experience what it's like to wear something that you made. It is not, it's a feeling that you can't really get anywhere else.
And I think that's cool because you'll find a lot of times people like almost sponsor a girl to just wear the costume, and you can tell that they're not feeling it as much. It's just a paycheck for them, but you come out and it's because you actually really love to do it. What is one of your favorite costumes that you have in your vast backlog of success?
I definitely have multiple favorite costumes. They are always changing because I keep making other new ones. The most favorite character I like to dress up as and just sort of like act out as is probably Catwoman. She just is a great character. The costume is very comfortable, and so I have free range of movements, and that's always very important.
And you're her tomorrow, right?
I am. I'm going to be Catwoman tomorrow. I'm very excited.
And is it true that you're Power Girl today? Is this the debut or?
Yeah, this was my debut for Wizard World New Orleans, Power Girl from DC Universe, and I chose her classic costume because this is the one that's most her. And it's like over the years, this costume actually became a part of her character, and I'm a little upset they changed it recently for the reboot.
They changed it a lot.
Yeah, they really did, and changed her hair too, and. So I wanted to pay homage to the classic Power Girl.
And it's also the one that most people recognize as Power Girl.
I guess so. I mean, that's not really that important to me. If I had liked the new costume more, I would have made the new costume. But for something that was literally designed in the 70s, I thought this is a very timeless and classic look. It's kind of surprising, but.
And do you get to choose which ones you're going to debut or wear, or do they have requests like the con and be like, we want you to show up as Chun-Li?
Some conventions do have requests, and I try to honor them as much as I can, but I have to take into account packing and logistics, and also, just like how many hours I have to be in a costume. What do I have to do that day? Some outfits I can only last for about 4 hours in. They're painful, they're very uncomfortable, and that's just the nature of the game. So something like Power Girl is actually very comfortable. I've been in it since 9:30 this morning, and I'm still doing all right. So I mean, as far as someone dictating what I am to make, absolutely not. I completely control all the costume choices and, of course, the fabrication of them. And I think that is why, I just think it's good that I'm not letting myself be forced into making something or wear something. I do have companies contact me sometimes. They want me to wear certain things, costumes that are pre-made that they make, and I just have no interest in that at the moment. It would have to be a very special project for me to want to do that.
And for the record, all the cheers you hear in the background are specifically for her and nothing else at the conference. It's all just for this. How do you find, like, when you try, do you ever get to do anything you want at the conference? And how hard do you find it to walk from one end to the other in less than an hour without being stopped for pictures?
It's pretty much impossible when you're in costume to walk without getting stopped. Some costumes are more high profile and others are more low key. And so, just kind of take that into consideration. I think I chose some very high profile costumes this weekend. So I feel like Catwoman tomorrow will be similar.
You had a nice Psylocke yesterday.
Yeah, I had Psylocke yesterday, and I thought, Psylocke, simple, and then still got stopped. But not that I mind. I mean, I think that's definitely part of cosplay, and people all weekend have been asking if I'm charging for photos, and I'm like, I'm not charging anybody to take a photo of me. That would defeat the purpose of cosplay, And I think it just would be nice to see more people in costume, to see more people in the contest, and just in general, bringing out bigger and better costumes at Wizard World.
And where can people find your work and your stuff or anything that has to do with you?
Well, I have an online website. It is just yayahan.com, YAYAHAN.com. And then I post on Facebook and Twitter every day, so definitely follow me on that. It's Twitter is Yaya Han, Facebook is Yaya Cosplay, and then I post my best work on DeviantArt under Yaya Cosplay. So.
Okay. And do you have any last words, I guess, for your fans all over? Because you're nowhere near local. You've been all over.
Well, I just wanted to thank Wizard World for having me out in New Orleans, and want to thank everybody who came by the booth. It was really refreshing to meet a new set of people and in a new region, and I cannot wait to possibly come back next year.
And I just have two final follow-up questions, nice and simple ones. Number one, sharks or dolphins?
Sharks. Although I'm scared of sharks, but sharks.
You chose wisely. And number two, cake or pie?
Cake. Always cake. Cupcakes. Even better.
All right. That's my co-host, my co-creator. We have a running bet on what will win between shark and dolphin and pie and cake. He's pro cake, I'm pro pie, and I really thought it'd be a landslide in his favor. There's a shocking amount of pie lovers here.
Really?
It is weird. I did not see it coming.
South.
That's true. So I hope you come back next year, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us. I hope you enjoy doing it, and if you're here, or you even go online, buy one of her calendars, buy some of her work. She does a good job, and that's really all that matters. So thank you very much.